I'm not afraid to tell the world where I am, because as I said before, I am not scared of anything. For what will be, will be. I will do whatever it takes to free our people, to speak about our struggle, and to stand for justice. But I'm coming this evening because of what is ongoing. I do not know what exactly is happening, that some of you who find yourself in ground zero have decided to increase the level that some of us are supposed to do. Just of recent, Sokadev have locked horns with the annexationists and make sure that the Kumba Manfe Road becomes a no-go zone. And while Sokadev is busy doing this job, some of us are in the diaspora sharpening our insults against one another. Meanwhile, some of you back home have decided not to target directly those responsible for killing our people. But you have decided on your own to target not just our own people, but even those that you might have a legitimate reason to be concerned about their attitudes. The chiefs whom we know are dining with La Republic. But it is unacceptable that at this hour, even if you pick up a traditional ruler, whatever they call themselves, you move down to butcher them. That is not why I, Ebenezer Akwanga, I started this struggle at the age of 14. I've been 35 years in it. I know that before I finish that many of you will be online applauding that it was important that they kill Chief Ikomengale of my 14. You will applaud. We know what the chiefs are doing. We know what is going on. I have said it and I want to repeat. If we focus on this struggle and put all our eggs in liberating our homeland, there is no amount of treachery from any chief or any individual that will make us divert from our path. We can kill all the chiefs in Ambazonia. If we do not stay focused and do the right thing, we will never be a liberated people. But our ability to go on doing this type of madness, you pick up chiefs, you do not hold them, you do not try to indoctrinate them, to let them know the importance of the struggle. The first thing you do, you turn the land of Ambazonia to an abattoir. This is unacceptable. I don't care what others are going to say. This is not why I entered this struggle. This is not why Sokadev is fighting. You have the right to pick up those you think are proconsuls. But you should not be sharp to do the same thing the enemy is doing to us. This is not how we're going to free our homeland. This is not how we're going to free our homeland. You cannot just pick Chief Ikomengale and you butcher him. And then you put the pictures out there. Now, where have you kept the chief of my 15? Ewule Efande Emmanuel. Where have you kept the chief of my 16? My own chief. I come from my 16. Lower Bolifamba. Chief Simon Kombe, where have you kept him? Where have you kept him? I have disagreed with Chief Simon Kombe for so many years on this struggle. But at no time have I decided that I should terminate his life. Because his position is inconsequential to my faith in this struggle and to everyone who have worked with me. Chief Kombe was there when Lucas Cho Ayaba, Christopher Fominian Batango, Nkeya Emmanuel, Nchofa Zax will follow me to my 16, where we will hold meetings. And then at times, we will drive down to Mutengene and we will go up to Moliko. Kombe never sold me. He never sold anybody. We should put this in our head. We cannot fight a fight when we want our people to turn against us. This is the same way we caught our own brothers who are Jews, we butchered them. And what did the enemy do? All the Basars, the Etons, the Ewondos, the Betis, whether they Fang or whatever, who were Jews and ex-Jews, we opened the door, they were all taken back to the homeland. And all those that we went after were our own people. What the heck is wrong with us? Now we are acting as if we are the Israelites who turned against God in the desert. We seem to be going round, doing a round circle. This is not what they call a liberation struggle. We don't have one single prisoner of war. Some even told me that, doctor, where are we going to keep them? Oh, you want to be the law enforcement, the judge, the executioner. Then what makes us different from La Republique? Our own people. That is what La Republique have set up to long time ago. They set us up against our own people. Just as the same set us, those chiefs against us. It is us. Us versus us, not versus them. This is not a liberation struggle. And the people who do this, do not do this in the name of this flag. They don't do this in the name of this flag. They might be doing it based on what green and yellow taught them, not this flag. Many of you who carry this flag do not know how this flag was created. You don't even know who figured it out. You carry it out, you respect it, you honor it. You cannot go out kidnapping chiefs, just butchering them in the name of this flag. No, it is not in the name of this flag. You are doing that at your own accord. You do not represent this flag. This is the flag I've given my entire life for. It is for this flag that at the age of 14, I joined the anti-apartheid struggle. And when this flag came to be, I will hoist this flag anywhere. I will carry it anywhere in the hearts of my 16 and Bichati. Chief Kombe knew that I could hoist the flag at the heart of my 16. Chief Kombe never ever brought down that flag. You should leave him alone. I am getting reports that there are some of you hiding within the bushes of Dibanda. You call yourself Amba Boys. If you do not release Chief Kombe Simon and Chief Ewule Efande Emmanuel, I can swear before my forefathers and I will swear before my mom and dad have not seen the corpse. I will do whatever it takes to come after you people. I don't care who you are. I'm going to forget about La République du Cameroon and I will find out where you people are. This madness must stop. We cannot be fighting the enemy and you guys are only good in kidnapping chiefs. And then some of them will say, oh, how could they kidnap a chief and just let the chief go? To hell! We need every Southern Cameroonian to win this war. It is not our goal to go turning against our people. And I've said that there are ways you can do this thing. Others have done it. This is not propaganda. You don't even have the spirit to keep prisoners of war. How do you even negotiate? We have our brothers that are torturing them in Yaoundé, in Douala, in Bafoussam, all over the place. Do we have one single person that we will take and say, release these ones and take this one? What is wrong with you people? You think if we were sharp in just butchering these people, some of you will even meet the struggle? Those of you holding Chief Kombe Simon from my 16, my chief, I disagree with him. I and him don't see eyeball to eyeball on this struggle. But Kombe could not change my position. He could not change the position of my 16. Those of you holding Ewule Efande, Emmanuel, please, for your own good, release them. I repeat, for your own good, release them. And if anything has happened to any one of them, I repeat, I am swearing in front of everyone watching me, those who insult me, those who applaud me, I will do whatever it takes to track you guys down, no matter how long it takes, and you will pay for it. If you know how to kidnap, go pick the Legion commander. Go pick those people who are torturing our people. Go after the governors. Go and plant knockouts and knock them off. How could we allow La Republic to deceive us? They've carried all their people away. We know very well that when it came to the issue of DO and SDO, they were all over our territory. Because of our big mouth, we took our big mouth, went out there and signaled them that we are coming after you people. And then they carry everybody away. Just imagine that we had even 10 of these people as POWs. Do you know how many of our people would have released from prison? Eh? People will just jump into this struggle and you are giving us extra job. I am in West Africa. I've stayed the whole day without eating. I am trying to sell the struggle. We are buying it. We are making sure the people are educated because we need every African on board. I've entered into my apartment. I've not rested. You guys have gone and kidnapped my chief. Kidnapped the one from my 15. Kidnapped the one from my 14. And then tomorrow what will happen? You will be the same to say Bakure people are not supporting the struggle. You go pick 3 Bakure chiefs. And then the first thing you do, you butcher one. Where did you try him? Show us where you tried him. At least they have a fake military tribunal where they went and tried our people. It is fake. Based on my trial, they're not supposed to try anybody in the military tribunal. So where did you try this man? You did not try him. What makes you different from the people who killed Sam Sawyer and Kettiset? Those who have kidnapped my chief, Chief Kombe Simon, and Chief Ewule Efande Emmanuel, you do not represent this flag. Anyone who represents this flag do not go around kidnapping and cutting people's head. You do not go around to settle personal scores. Whether maybe your parents have a land dispute at my 14, that you thought that the chief have sold land to 4 or 5 people, that still does not give you the right to take his life. I am fighting a war of liberation, but I am totally against capital punishment because I study criminal justice and I've seen how many thousands of my own African American brothers and sisters who have suffered in the hands of the American guillotine only for DNA to exonerate them. That is why I don't support the death penalty. But that is totally different from fighting a war of liberation. If you don't fight, you will die. You have to fight. This flag represents something entirely different. This madness must come to an end. Release Chief Simon Kombe. Release Chief Ewule Efande Emmanuel. You don't release them. I'm not going to come here to beg any one of you. I won't do that. I won't sit online here to beg somebody that please, I beg you release them. If you know you are holding them as an Ambazonian fighter, you will release them. But if you are not an Ambazonian fighter, Ebenezer Akwanga and his team will track you down. You will have nowhere to hide in that land. In Ambazonian land, I will find you. No matter how long it takes, and you will pay the price for doing this. This madness must come to an end. Some of you must not tarnish our image. We have so many enemies to bring down. Go get them. La Republic cannot be turning us against our people when we need these same people to finish this fight. I cannot tell you how many of these very people that you have kidnapped have supported this struggle. It's not everybody who is going to be at the forefront. It's not everybody. If their wives don't support it, their children will support it behind through them. And this is the only way you succeed. Those who are with the system, but working against it, our people. And those of us who are totally against that system that is annexing us. You only win a war when you fight smartly and wisely. You do not win a war when you think that you can carry out rage and go out and do anything that you want to do. If you kill my chief, if you kill my chief, you will have nowhere to hide. I'm swearing this before my mother and my father who died. I did not see where they were buried. You will pay for it. You will not hide. I don't care which group you belong to. I will track you down. I will track you down. I don't support the death penalty. I will try you and you will pay for it. This has to come to an end. And if there is anybody in the diaspora who has a hand in this, just pray that Akwanga doesn't hear. If I hear, I don't care which country you find yourself. That is why you people will know why I have this small body. If I hear that one of you is responsible for this, all these big mouth you people come out and run your mouth, that is when you are going to know who actually is a revolutionary. So if there is any one of you out there who has a hand, please just pray that it doesn't come to my ears. And I investigate that it is true. This is nonsense. We die for this struggle. Kang Zakaria and others have lost their lives. Some young people, you just jump into this thing, you become robbers, you become thieves, you are trying to mess up our struggle while our people are dying. You are giving La Republic a weapon every day. They are killing our people, you are joining them. What madness is this? And the very people who sit there and sharpen their mouth and they will say that kill the chief, they cannot kill a fly. They're sending other people's children to go and do things that will contaminate the struggle, and then we will get blood of our people crying in the land. At the end, it's not La Republic that is winning us. It is us against us winning us. For God's sake. Where did the people come from? I'm giving you guys 24 hours. 24. Whether you are hiding in the bushes of Dibanda, I know everywhere there, Kasa, inside those bushes. I've walked inside those bushes. I've gone there with Mendy Lucas and the others, Mendy Lucas who is dead, to go and cut leaves. We used to call them gongo leaf. To go push truck, to go and sell at Munya market. Me, Akwanga. Truck, to go and sell those things. For people, for these very people of La Republic to come and buy, to go and tie Miondo and Bobolo. So that I can survive. I can go to school and buy my own books. And partly pay my fees. You people don't think that we got it in an easy way. When you sit here, you are trying to mess up the struggle. If you are tired, just abandon it and leave it for us. We don't need everybody. If you are tired of fighting, don't mess up the struggle for us. Nonsense. You are tired, abandon it. All these cowards, you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. So Kadef is fighting every day. Are you not hearing what they are doing? Can't you do that? If you don't know what to do, can't you call them? Can't you find a way to learn the tactics and hit this enemy very hard? You go and meet people who are sitting somewhere, you go and kidnap one or two people who are almost dying. You go and kidnap them. I'm giving people 24 hours. Do not release them. Kill them. As you have killed Ikomengale. Kill them. Go ahead and kill them. I will see where you hide. I don't care how many of you are. I will track you down. If I know your family member, I will find them. Make sure you don't have a child, even a girlfriend. I will make sure they are eradicated from this planet. And that will be done in public. We will not arrest you and go and kill you. We will try you in public and set an example for those who want to mess up the struggle. We are righteous people who are fighting for freedom. It is our right to fight the enemy. But we should equally understand that we can't allow the enemy to use us to exterminate our own people. We know they are killing us. It is only those who are stupid who fall into this trap. Only those who are stupid. I have faith in myself. That is why, no matter the position of Chief Kombe, I stood fast and I remained who I was. He never betrayed me. He never. Instead, I was betrayed by even people I was working with. That is how it happened. This madness must stop. When they catch chief here, they catch chief there. Some ignoramus who sit somewhere in Europe or somewhere and say, why did they not kill them? Why did they release them? I will end here so far. I've given you guys 24 hours. Do not release those chiefs. Then you will know very well why they call me Matango Man. Do not release them. You will know why they call me Dutuman. You will know why. You guys think that you just came and met us in this struggle. We are alive because we are super people. You will stop. You will stop this madness. And you will not desecrate this flag. Never. We will find you. We will get you. Just go and release a Wule, a Fande Emmanuel, and Simon Kombe. And still remember, you will answer for killing Ikome Ngale. You will answer for it. Enough is enough. I've given you people 24 hours.